Welcome back. So as you can see, we're still dealing with a handful of clouds out there, especially in Dublin. That should make for a really pretty sunset for those of us in Lawrence County. It'll be decent sunsets around the region, but as you go further north, there is less cloud cover. It should be a mostly clear night overall. We're not seeing any rain out there. It looks like the shower down in Ben Hill County has dissipated as well. So looking good as we continue through tonight, and it's going to be a nice one. We're going to be in the mid 70s by 9 p.m. and low 70s and upper 60s approaching 11. So could be one of those nights you can give your AC unit a bit of a break. A low of 62 in Macon. Skies mostly clear with some gentle wind generally out of the east at around 5 miles per hour. So there may be a couple of spots getting in the upper 50s. Gray possibly, maybe for Forsyth. Possibly Eastman, though I do think it's going to be a little warmer as you head further south. Most of us will be in these low 60s. Time to talk tropics. All right, it's September, and impressive enough that we made it until basically the 9th until we had a name. So I believe Francine got named either late last night or early this morning. But it's currently a tropical storm with 65-mile-an-hour winds. It will likely become a hurricane overnight tonight, and it's now expected to be a Category 2 hurricane at landfall as it moves into Louisiana sometime Wednesday afternoon. So depending on this track and where it goes will determine what kind of impacts that we may see out of this. On top of Francine, we're still watching the Atlantic Basin off to the east as well. Two areas with a greater than 50% chance of development into depressions within the next 7 days. I do wonder, though, if you have these things this close to each other, if they maybe will end up merging, or if one of them, kind of takes all the energy and the other one is kind of left to struggle and fade out. Either way, here's what we do know. We've got a named storm in the Gulf that, while here in the Peach State, will not deal with any immediate impacts. Look at tomorrow. I mean, look great. Plenty of sun tomorrow, but more clouds again Wednesday. Again, landfall will be over in western Louisiana. I guess it's around that Lake Charles area, something like that. But yeah, heading into Thursday and Friday, rain chances are going to begin to escalate. Now, the good news is we are decently far east of this storm. However, I do worry as we get into the weekend, once we get these fronts that kind of set up, there will be some storm opportunities there over the weekend. And I do worry about the potential for severe weather, given that this will be a system from the Gulf that actually, had a decent organization to it, being a named hurricane. So anyways, until then, we should keep it pretty nice. Tonight, really good night out there. It starts to get a little breezy heading into tomorrow afternoon. Gusts will be in that 15 to 20 mile per hour range, and it's a really nice day. Mid to upper 80s. Definitely encourage you to get outside. Sunscreen still important if you are going to spend a lot of time out there, but definitely not overly hot. Now, cloud cover ramps up tomorrow night. Wednesday is going to be a mostly cloudy one for us. I don't think we'll see much in the way of rain during the day, but heading into your Wednesday evening, some showers do start to move in. You saw the wind gusts were picking up as well, with Francine getting close to landfall in Louisiana by that point. So 88 for the high tomorrow, around to average. We'll check out your extended forecast in 10 seconds. Your 4-to-1 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. So as we head forward, it actually gradually gets cooler. Tomorrow will be similar to today in terms of temperatures. Really nice overall conditions, but you will need the rain gear to end the week. Things a little up in the air when it comes to the weekend. Again, this is all going to be heavily dependent on how Francine does end up going, but I don't see anything severe Thursday or Friday. It's when it becomes a cold front and we see storms become possible over the weekend that we need to watch out for that.